It's a beautiful looking chili right here. So this is a pepper that came to me via Twisted Pepper Farms, Mr. Frank Schick. This is a cross between, now it looks exactly like an Orion, which is one of my favorite peppers. So this is a cross between an Orion and a chocolate or black Bhut Jolokia. So a black ghost pepper and an Orion pepper. And it looks a lot like an Orion. It's a little bit more elongated than some I've seen and a little bit darker skin tone to it, which has got to be the the black Bhut Jolokia chili coming through. So the Orion pepper is an Italian cross. It's a three-way cross between a Yaki Blue Fawn, a Big Red Mama, and a Fatali Gourmet Jigsaw, I believe. And it's one of my favorite peppers. It's a super hot, but I like the flavor of it. I've heard a lot of other, chili heads and reviewers and different people, that they don't care for the flavor of the Orion. Excuse me. A lot of phlegm draining. Sorry, excuse me. But I like it because it's a very neutral flavor to me. There's not a lot of flavor there. By looking at that chili, one might think that it might be floral. To me, they're not. Now, this might be, I don't know. But the Orion itself. So I'm excited to try this chili. Again, beautiful coloration. It's a very nice two-tone. You got a nice reddish dark purple. And then getting into a real dark, almost black purple. That's a good view of it right there. That's beautiful right there. I might use that for something. Anyways, cheers, my friends. Let's get at it. Yep. It's just that kind of Yep. Very reminiscent of an Orion pepper. I'm interested though if it's hotter. I think an Orion pepper is usually 1.2, 1.4 million maybe. I don't remember. It's a very thin-walled pepper. It reminds me, hands down, without a doubt, an Orion pepper. It's a beautiful pepper on the inside. For the birds. It sent me 2 of these. Now this whole side of this one, completely red. This side, look at that. Very interesting. As you can see, it's a very soft, very thin-walled pepper. As you can see, I mean, you can just see right through it. Now that one brought this chili might be hotter than the first one, because that half really increasing the tongue burn, roof of the mouth, a little bit in the gums on the inside part, you know, where your tongue rests. Underneath the tongue is lit on fire now that I'm thinking about it. Like really bad. Yeah. That's where it's at the most. Underneath the tongue, in the gums, right up in there. The Orion pepper is sneaky, and that's what I like about it, because it doesn't have, and I'm not getting much ghost pepper feeling off this. Flavor, the burn, everything. A little bit of a delayed burn, but the Orion pepper is kind of like that as well to me. But the Orion, it doesn't taste like a Chinense pepper. It doesn't taste like a super hot pepper in any stretch. So you think, oh, this ain't bad. And then it's a slow builder too. So then all of a sudden, here we are, right? I haven't had an Orion this season yet, I don't think. But I love them. I like them. It's climbing fast now. It's getting hot. Nose is starting to run. Starting to get a little bit of labored breathing. Wow. So I think it's a combination of, first off, the second pepper I just ate was hotter than that first one. Quite a bit. But also, it's got a delayed burn to it. Very delayed. And underneath my tongue is just sizzling, man. Roof of the mouth. And that's kind of it. Not too bad in the throat. It's got my nose watering. Excuse me, pepper burps. Love those. I can feel it working the chest a little bit. That's a good one. That's a great pepper. It might be just a scotch hotter than your typical Orion. And that might be where the Bhut Jolokia is finally coming into play a little bit. Because I get it a little bit on the delayed burn factor. But Orion peppers are kind of like that too. Which makes this a really good burn. Because both parents of this pepper are delayed. It's a slow climb. It takes them a while. And they're in full effect now. Whew. That's good. That's a fun, really enjoyable burn. Again, the flavor on that, it's bland. There's not much. It's peppery. There's not much flavor to it. If you've eaten a fresh Orion pepper, that's what this tastes like, exactly. And that's why I like that pepper, because it has a delayed burn to it, so you can muscle through a few of them, right? Because like I've eaten numerous Orion peppers in one sitting, and around sometimes the second, but third, fourth, then it really starts to show its true colors. That's kind of what's going on here. And that's why I think it's a little bit hotter than your typical Orion, because these started showing their true colors at 1.5 peppers. Or, like I said, which could be also, that second pepper was just significantly more hotter. So, it's hard to tell, but I feel like that's a good afterburn, yeah? I mean, the burn's coming down. It's not peaking anymore. It's not doing much. But it hasn't dropped a whole lot either. Man, that's a great fucking pepper, man. Yeah. I remember in the America's Belt match, the first pepper eating contest I ever did for the League of Fire out in San Diego, the first round 1 pepper was an Orion from Linda's Fiery Treats. And that's her Orion pepper that's got me falling in love with them. Was just eating a shit ton of her Orion peppers. And then I've had a few here and there over the years from a few other growers as well. It's just a great pepper. And now having this one, just solidifies to me that I really do enjoy the Orion pepper. Well, my friends, that's all I got for you. Appreciate everybody burning with me. That was a very interesting cross from Twisted Pepper Farms. I don't know if that's his cross. That's not what I meant. Just that's who gave it to me. And it was labeled a Black Bhut Jolokia cross Orion pepper. Thank you all for watching.